Hey Ellen and Mike, thanks a lot for your purchase here of the Mirage Outfitter by Hobie. We just wanted to go over from bow to stern some of the things and features that go along with your boat, and we'll be sending this to your email. First of all, you're going to get a packet by Hobie. This also includes a couple of scupper plugs and also warranty information about your Hobie Outfitter. So we have the Hobie Outfitter. It's a tandem two-seater. Going over the bow in the beginning, you have a drain plug here. Every once in a while you'll want to drain this out just by normal condensation and being out in the water and the sun hitting the top of the kayak. It will condensate a little bit, so don't worry about that. Just every month or so, just basically undo the plug, turn the kayak over, and allow that water to come out. You also have a area here that has bungees that you can put materials under if you so choose, and then also you have your front handle to carry. Within your Hobie Outfitter, you also are given a couple of plugs. The plugs basically are really when you're going out and paddling during the day. If you just decide that you want to paddle and you don't even want to utilize the Mirage Drive during your trip, basically when you have these in, it just prevents that water from splashing up through where the Mirage Drive goes. So they give you the capabilities of utilizing these, and basically you're going to pull these forward and you can pull your plug right out. So that just kind of covers that opening, and then your plug can go right back down inside and it's locked in. Also, with your Outfitter, you got two rod holders in the front here, as you can see. You also have a round storage hatch here in the front with a container that you can put fishing tackle items in, or put your car keys in, or things of that nature. This way it keeps it contained and sealed, and that sits right down inside the hatch. This strap here is in order to bring the Mirage Drive, the fins up against the bottom of the kayak when you're in shallow water situations. We'll go over this in just a little bit on the Hobie Outback, and I'll show you exactly what I mean with that. Here you have a storage pouch, which is really nice. You can put different items in. You also have your controllers for down for your rudder and up for your rudder from the person up front. You also have your steering control from the person up front, so you get those capabilities of front and back with steering control, and rudder down, rudder up from both front and back as well. The scupper plug system where the seat sits is located right here. So basically the scupper plug ball is down inside the scupper plug, and basically what's going to happen is that if you get a heavy rain or something, you're going to get a little bit of ponding of water up underneath your seat. Well, there's an easy fix to that to allow that water to drain out, and I would suggest leaving the scupper ball up. All you have to do is just pull and push in, and then the scupper ball, as you can see, it's open now inside the scupper plug. So that will allow any type of water that you may get off of your paddle, water ring or anything like that, allows that water to flow out. This location here is where the front person will be seated, and I'll show you how to install that in just a minute. Also, within your Hobie Outfitter, you also have the capabilities of putting a sail on this in particular kayak, and we do carry the sail mounts. Again, you have another plug area that you can keep in here, so if you want to go out for just a paddle for the day, you can keep your plug in as well. You got two nice handles in order to transport the kayak, and then also on both sides you have a paddle leash that you can take your paddle, set it along the side of the kayak when you're going to utilize the Mirage Drives, and you just clip that in over your paddle. Another storage area, you have a bottle area that you can keep your drinks in. Also, the rear person in the back also has up and down rudder. You also have a center hatch here for storage. You can put a dry bag down in here with some of your towels and things of that nature to keep your things dry. This is, and we'll talk about this is where your Mirage Drive. You have another scupper capabilities of allowing that water to travel out from the bottom of your seat there. which is really nice, and then you also have a rudder control. Now your rudder controls, you'll see, one will say down, one will say up. So when you're ready to deploy your Mirage drives and you're going out and you want to steer without paddling, all you would have to do is just pull on the down rudder, and you can see your rudder is going down. Your rudder is now in the down position, so now you can control the person in front and also the person in back can control by steering while you're utilizing your Mirage drive system. To come up into shallow water environments, you don't want to have your rudder in the down position. What you're going to do is you're going to pull up, and that's going to bring your rudder in the up position, as you can see here. So when you're coming into shallow water conditions, you're also going to want to put your Mirage drives up, and then you would lock down on that, and I'll show you that in just a minute. And we also have the seating position for the back, and we also have another storage area in the back. Also in the back, you also have the capabilities of putting rods in the back here. And you also have bungee cords, so that way you can keep towels or a cooler or whatever you would like to in there. Now going over the seat real quick. Thank you, sir. So the seating is fairly simple. If you look here, you'll see a track. Okay, what you want to do is this piece here and this piece here, you're just going to put your seat up. You'll see where it kind of sets down inside this track. Then your seat can come down. And what you want to do is while you're coming down, you have this little lock tab. It's a red tab. This prevents that in the case that you're going to do your high-low seating positioning, so that way the seat doesn't come forward on you, or if you just happen to flip the kayak, that way your seat will not fall out. So you want to definitely put this safety clip on, and by doing that you'll see a little red hinge, and you just clip that on, and now your seat's in the locked position. Okay, so your seating right now is in the low position. In order to get in the high position, all you're going to do is put your feet here, and you're going to lean back on your seat. You're first going to pull this, and that's going to allow you to put the high back in the position that you want, that's comfortable for you. You're going to lean back on your seat and pull on this tab, and then that's going to bring the front end of your kayak or your seat up. Put your feet down, you're going to lean forward. At that time you're leaning forward with your seat, you're going to pull the kickstand knob, which is here, and just lay your seat down, and now you're in the high position. Also with your seat, your Vantage CTC, you also get the capabilities of lumbar. All you're going to do is push the knob in, you turn it to the right clockwise, and your lumbar is going to give you a little bit of comfort on the lower back. To release that, all you're going to do is pull on the lower lumbar, and then that releases your lumbar. Okay, so you have these two tabs capabilities in order to utilize your seat to make it a little bit more comfortable for you. Now going over the Mirage drive, let's go over to the Outback. Okay, we talked about the Mirage drive a little bit, and basically yours is set up. We'll have those for you. You get two of these with it. You're also going to get two paddles with your kayak. So going over your Mirage drive system, basically it's in the kayak right now. You're looking at an Outback, but to demonstrate how the Mirage drive works in your Outfitter, basically it's in the lock position, and in order to bring this Mirage drive out, you're going to pull these clips forward, like so on both sides. The Mirage drive completely comes out of the kayak. When you're going to put this back in, you're just going to drop it in, and it locks right down, and it's in the lock position. Some things you will want to think about is actually leashing your Mirage drive in, because sometimes mechanical things will fail at points, and you don't want to lose your Mirage drive. So we do carry leashes for your Mirage drives that you can attach to the kayak, just in case if it was to fall out, you have the capabilities of getting that back. So right now at this point, where you're going to be seating is to control your Mirage drive. All you're going to do is just pull these forward. So Ellen, if you're a little bit shorter than Mike, you're just going to pull yours forward and pull this forward, and then you're locked in as far as your length goes. So you want just a little bit of bend in your legs. You don't want to be completely bent, just a little bit bent, so that way it's comfortable for you to go back and forth. Now looking at the Mirage drives, and we were talking about this, basically you pull your Mirage forward and attach this. And when you're in shallow water conditions, if you look underneath the kayak, you'll see that the Mirage fins are up against the bottom of the kayak. That protects it when you're in shallow water conditions. So you would just want to come out with your kayak paddling. When you get into deeper situations, you're just going to release and then allow your fins to come down. Okay, so a couple other things I want to show you. With your Mirage drives, get 2 of those, and then also you'll also have 2 paddles with you as well. So Ellen and Mike, thank you so much from Delaware Paddle Sports. We really appreciate it, and have fun on the water.